Hey guys, so I'm going to review the new Covergirl Clean Whipped Cream Foundation. This is what it looks like. And this foundation is 18 milliliters or 0.6 fluid ounces. And it is a whipped formula. This is what it looks like inside. As you can see, I've really dug into mine a lot. I've been using it probably off and on for about 3 weeks now. So I have it on right now. I will show you a demonstration on how I apply it, so just stay tuned for that part of the video. So this is again a whipped cream formula foundation, and this color is in 310. It is not an exact color match for me. It is a little bit too pink toned, so I can make it work, but it is a little bit too pink for my skin, but I mean, I don't know if you can really tell. So this is 310. I think it's the second to the lightest shade. I picked mine up at Walmart. I can't remember the price. I think it might have been around $10 or something like that. It just varies depending on where you purchase it. So I really love the way this foundation goes on to the skin. It blends like effortlessly. It just blends so nicely into the skin. It takes little effort at all. I mean, it's not like those other foundations where you have to work fast because they dry too fast. This one just blends so easily into the skin with a makeup brush. So I didn't use it with my beauty blender. I just used it with a makeup brush, and I just love the way it blends. And it gives you a nice satin finish, so it's not dewy and it's not matte. It's just a nice natural satin looking finish. So I really love the way it looks when you apply it onto the skin. It just looks natural and doesn't look cakey, doesn't look like you have a lot of makeup on. It just looks very natural. It's lightweight, it's not heavy on the skin at all. So as far as lasting power, it's not the most long-lasting foundation. I actually like my Covergirl Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation better. And the reason being is this one is better for oily skin. I just find that every time I've used a whipped cream or a mousse type foundation, it is not the best for oily skin. So definitely like my Outlast Stay Fabulous foundation better for oily skin. This one I've used up a lot. So the lasting power again is not very long. I would say within a few hours maybe I start to get oily, and I do need to blot and touch up throughout the day, so it doesn't last all day long for oily skin users. Now if you have dry skin, I think this would be an awesome foundation for you. It would definitely last longer and it would just look really good on the skin. So probably wouldn't recommend this to you guys if you have oily skin, because if you have really super oily skin, then it's probably going to make you look very oily at the end of the day. I have combination to oily, so some days it looked better than others by the end of the day, but there were some days where I did look pretty oily at the end, so I was like, eh. So the biggest downfall of the foundation for me is that it makes me break out, unfortunately. I was using it for like 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks straight, and I started getting all these bumps all over my like cheeks, and even my mom was like, what's going on with your face? How come you're having so many bumps? And I'm like, I really don't know. But then I realized I started getting them when I started using the foundation. So I stopped using the foundation for about almost a week, and my skin completely cleared up. My skin went back to normal. It looks so much better, and so I know it was the foundation. I did apply it again for you guys today just to give you the demonstration, and I really hope that it doesn't break me out just from using it the one time. But that was like the biggest downfall for me, was, you know, it breaking me out. And I have very sensitive skin, so I know when a foundation breaks me out because the day I use it or the next day or the next couple days I start getting pimples. So I always know when a foundation breaks me out. I just break out instantly. My skin doesn't like it, and so I know it was the foundation because again I stopped using it and my skin cleared up. So that was a big bummer for me. I think this would be a good foundation to try more in the winter time than right now in the summer, just because it is hot and my skin does tend to be more oily during the summer months. So I was a little bummed about it. I mean, I initially really liked it, and then it broke me out and it didn't last quite as long as I'd like it to, so not good for oily skin, guys. I'm not sure if this foundation is oil-free, but that's like a must for me, having an oil-free foundation. And I don't know that it is oil-free, but it does apply so nicely to the skin, and it's lightweight, and it's does give a decent coverage. It's light to medium coverage. You know, you will still see some of your hyperpigmentation popping through if you do have any. But I think if you guys have like more normal skin to dry skin, this would be an awesome foundation to try. But if you're oily, I would pass up on it. Don't get it. It's not the best. So, and then I just wanted to give you a little comparison in size. So this is the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation. It's way bigger than the CoverGirl Whipped Cream Foundation jar. You do get a little bit more with the Revlon Whipped. It is 0.8 fluid ounces, whereas this one was 0.6. So this one is like 0.2 ounces more than the CoverGirl one. But the packaging is just so big and bulky. This one is just more straight up, you know, product in the tube. So what you see is what you get pretty much, as the Revlon Color Stay Whipped is just a lot of it is glass. Like this, all outside is a lot of glass. So I don't like the packaging on this one. It's just so big and bulky. So the CoverGirl one is more compact, which I really like better. And stay tuned for the demonstration. So as you can see, I've dipped into mine quite a bit. I'm just going to use my finger. My fingers are clean. And I just take some of my finger and apply it to my face, and just kind of like 4 areas. Or more. So to blend it in, I am going to use my Sonia Kashuk brush. I don't know the name of this, unfortunately, but it's just nice and fluffy, and I like to apply foundation with this brush. So I need my mirror. So this foundation blends into the skin like a charm. It blends so easy and nicely. So I forgot to mention that I do have some hyperpigmentation, you know, red blotchiness on my skin. So yeah. Alright, so I've applied all the foundation. It blends so nicely, effortlessly. It just blends like a charm. I really love the way it blends. And it looks very nice and natural on the skin. It's lightweight. It does not feel heavy at all. I just really love the way it looks when you initially put it on. It gives you a nice satin finish. It's not dewy and it is not matte at all. Just it gives you a nice satin finish. You can see a little bit of the hyperpigmentation popping through still, because it is not a full coverage foundation. It is more of a light to medium coverage, but I really do like the way it looks when I initially put it on. It looks very good. That is pretty much it. If you guys have used this foundation, let me know your thoughts, and just let people know, like, if you have dry skin, oily skin, just so they can see how it worked for your skin type, and just leave your comments below. And if this foundation also broke you guys out, let me know. Put your comments below. I would love to know if you guys had any problems with blemishes with using the foundation. So thank you guys so much.